I just wanted to say hi and encourage everybody to have a new year that is as good as it can be. It's still early in the year, and don't give up on your dreams. And I'm trying to be more upbeat. I think in some of my videos, maybe I wasn't quite as upbeat, although I try to be, and encourage people, especially younger people that are pursuing work as an actor, because you have the energy to move around a lot or do a lot of different jobs while you're juggling your acting career. But yeah, just keep focused on it, and spend as much time on networking online or in person. Um, you know, as you do on your acting classes and your training and your auditions, and of course, a lot of it we can still do online, and I'm trying to work on my own mindset too, because it is competitive, and basically, when you're older, there are less roles, I suppose, unless you become a screenwriter, which I'm trying to learn more about that. Um, so there's a lot of great sources online. Some are free. Um, so I'll go into more of that later. But anyway, yeah, just stay upbeat, and don't worry about whether you make the big time yet, because you never know. You just have to keep going with it. And you may have to do a lot of different kinds of jobs, but each job you do that's outside of show business sort of prepares you for different kinds of characters, and approach each of your jobs as a character study. I think I've mentioned I most recently I just worked at the dollar store seasonally, but I've had a lot of different jobs and careers before I really caught the acting bug, although that's what I really wanted to do back in high school and in college growing up. But now that I went into journalism, which is really just as competitive and everything. So I never made the big time in any of it, but I've had a lot of jobs as a reporter, editor, and then I was, like I said, I was insurance, and then I did a lot of extra work. I'm wearing my Curb Your Enthusiasm hat, and then I did a lot of independent films as far as student films and everything. Some of them are on IMDb. Some of them I couldn't get copies of. But when you do student films, always try to get your copies as soon as possible. Don't drop the ball on that, because then you'll have more clips. And then, of course, it's good to make your own clips too. But I'll try to put together some more auditions. But it's never too early to start putting some things up on the different sites. There's Actors Access, Casting Networks, Backstage. There's Backstage West and Backstage East. One is about the East Coast and one's about the West Coast. And also about extra work. There was a little bit of a stigma in LA. Don't do too much extra work. I did a ton of it from 2003 to 2008, the first time I lived out there. And then later on, I moved back and forth from Texas and back with my other jobs and careers. But on the East Coast, or even in Texas, sometimes if or other places, it's not as much of a stigma as doing extra work if you're a serious actor. Although back in the day, it was hard to leave a set if you had an audition. But of course now most of the auditions are online. And then of course you don't want to be seen too much as an extra in certain shows that you're trying to audition for to get like a regular, recurring regular or series regular, or even just a guest star type of role, which sounds bigger than it is. It means you're just there usually for one day, although some contracts allow for several days, and then some of those are almost like series regulars, but they have more independence about doing other projects. So a lot of contracts and a lot of things. So anyway, and don't worry about if you don't have an agent or anything. I still don't even have a manager, although I've had several different agents right now. I think I still have two or three. I need to call them and check up with them. Two are on the West Coast and one in Texas. But, a lot of it you're going to do yourself. And like I said, if you're young, you never know. It's a mindset. And you could always create roles for yourself by getting more involved in the writing aspect of it. Just create different things for yourself, and do as much as you can. Locally, you can always do improv and theater and stand up. Unfortunately, a lot of these type of things don't pay much or pay at all, really. But sometimes they do. And then when you're in SAG-AFTRA, you're limited as to how much you can do on a lot of these independent projects. But I'm just trying to work more at trying to stay afloat and work on my other work, and so I have to be conscientious about how much time I spend on it. I guess that's what I went kind of all in on it there for a while. I was just so excited to be an actor, and been at it on and off for 20 years, and I guess I was just trying to let people know, especially young people, don't. I mean, you still keep your eye on the ball, but don't take your mind or your eyes off your day job or the ways that you make a living and support yourself, because if you're not careful, it's very easy to spend too much money on being an actor. There's a lot of cottage industries that make money off of actors, especially in Los Angeles, but all over the place really online now. Whether you're an extra or you're just to get your headshots and resumes together, and just a lot of different things. They used to have a lot of casting director workshops, and you know, so and it can be a lot, and then you got to set your self taping studio up, and you got to make sure you got can pay all your internet bills and your phone bills and everything. So I mean, it's not easy sometimes, but it's a mindset, and everything is getting kind of like that nowadays, though. So, anyway, well, I just wanted to encourage everybody and to work on your mindset and be happy and upbeat and do the best you can. I mean, some of it's out of your control. There is a lot of competition, but if you can learn how to create your own little projects, that might help. But that's about it. Just if it's something you enjoy doing, you'll keep doing it. That's what happened to me. I love it. It's fun, but I still have to work on other jobs or try to get other jobs, especially when you're older. A lot of jobs are not as secure as you think, and you have to work on a lot of different things to kind of pay the bills and keep afloat. So, and, you know, so I don't think, you know, I can just totally not work because I have to pay bills. So, like most people, and I am older too. So, but in the future, I've considered maybe getting roommates or something like that. But no, I'm still in Texas. I just can't afford to move out to LA right now. But maybe I will in the future. But I might still go up to Oklahoma, or in Dallas. I'm between Oklahoma and Austin. So who knows? And they're doing a little bit here, not very much, but anyway, well, I'll talk to you guys later. I just wanted to encourage everybody. Hang in there and have a good year, and hopefully everything will go well. And we just work on our own lives and careers and quit worrying too much about what's going on in the world. Try to stay uh, stay in tune with what's going on in the world, but try not to worry about it too much. All we can do is our best in our own worlds and be informed. Okay, have a great evening. Okay, bye.